Hello and welcome to my Sustain the Industry video for the month of July. This month I picked up quite a few volumes and many different series, so I guess we'll start with the continuations. So first of all, we got Food Wars, volume 18, I caught up to it, pretty much my favorite series, love it to death. Next one is Assassination Classroom, volume 16. This series has 21 volumes, but I am caught up in English, so only 5 more volumes. Really huge developments in this one. The whole backstory of Koro-sensei, it was pretty interesting. Next is Tokyo Ghoul, volume 13 out of 14. So next volume that is released is the final of Tokyo Ghoul, and then we start collecting Tokyo Ghoul Re. Again, great volume, great cover by Sui Ishida. Tokyo Ghoul is a great series, popular. Next is to the Abandoned Sacred Beasts, volume 4. Actually, with this series, I hated the first volume. I really wanted to sell it, but I gave it a chance, bought the second volume, and it actually was really good. So I continued it. This series is, yeah, it's better than I thought. Next, BTOOOM, volume 17. So this is it's a series I really like. I mean, the action bits are sometimes really stiff, but I don't know. You can really, the artwork really grew on me, and I love it. I heard this series is about to end with like 23 or 24 volumes. I'm not sure how he can wrap up this story this quickly, but yeah, hopefully it's great. Looking forward for the next volumes. Next is Devil's Line volume 7. This is not underappreciated, but it's not talked about enough in my opinion. Devil's Line is like it's like Tokyo Ghoul, but more realistic, more grounded in reality, and it has more drama and romance. I know, I think it's amazing. The art is also something you need to kinda get used to. I mean, took me like 2 volumes to get used to it, but I love this series. It's really well made. Next is Sankarea volume 5. Actually, all 11 volumes of it are released, but I'm reading it 1 volume at a time. I'm really enjoying it. It's about a guy that resurrects a girl, and she becomes a zombie. In this volume, there's a lot of character development and plot development. Very interesting, a lot of fun. Next is Cells at Work. There are currently 4 volumes in English. I only own 2. This is a series about anthropomorphic cells. It's really fun. You can actually learn a lot about it with it, about the human body and biology in general. It's really cool the way they did it. Excellent job. Another under talked about manga, the anime. It was like a short 5-minute episode one. But the manga is not talked about, and actually Galko-Chan, please tell me Galko-Chan, this is volume 3, is the most character developed driven story I've ever had the pleasure to read, because I know about these characters and about so many other characters, more than people in real life. I mean, they explain so much in these margins. I mean, it takes a long time to read if you actually bother, but it's so satisfying because with each volume you get in, and you already know the characters like they're your best friends. Next is Dragonball. It's the original. It's the Japanese. It's the Kanzen edition, so there are color pages and everything. Again, these volumes are in such high quality. They're so much better than the Viz Bigs. I love it. Just great to own. And it's Dragon Ball, so everybody knows about it. Next is actually a really big pickup. It's kind of expensive, but it's Revolutionary Girl Utena. Actually, it's the box set. One moment. Yeah, this is the box it came in. Beautiful art on the spine. These are hardcovers, as you can see. It's a shoujo, a classic. I have not read it yet. Hopefully it's good. I mean, the covers are gorgeous. And yeah, nothing wrong with some shoujo. Just a second. Making sure. I mean, I'm stacking all the manga here. Just making sure it doesn't fall off. So next is the Japanese. How do you call it? Yeah, Prison School, the Japanese volumes. I'm not reading these. These are still sealed. I'm just buying them to support the creator, Akira Hiramoto. He's one of my favorite creators. So yeah, I got also volume 7 by Yen Press. It's actually an omnibus, so volumes 13 and 14. Great volume, always manages to surprise me. I'm expecting the most bizarre things, and he always manages to make them more bizarre and funny. I laugh out loud a lot. And the last item, actually, for Prison School, I got this art book. I can't show you the content inside because it's raunchy. It's Prison School, and yeah, it's great. I love the art of Akira Hiramoto. Yeah, that's all my Prison School goodness for this month. Hopefully I'll get some more. Really love this series. Serious comedy is the best. Oops. Okay, so next I got 2 more art books. One is Reminiscence. It's an art book for the manga Freezing. It's written and drawn by 2 creators that are actually Korean. This is not... one sec, let me get it. It's released by 7 Seas, the English release. This is not a manhwa. This is a manga, but the creators are Korean. And I don't know, I like it. The aesthetic is kind of nice. Again, I can show you the contents because it's kind of raunchy. And the last art book I got was classic Color Walk of One Piece by Eiichiro Oda. This art book is great. It has a lot of sketches and concept art. All the things you see in the volumes, but they're always in black and white. It has even some of the dialogue pieces from the manga. It's really cool. I really like this art book. Okay, next let's get to kind of new series. First one is an English release, Golden Kamuy. Insidious Swede and a few others recommended it, so I'm going to give it a try. Still have not read it. Looks pretty cool. The art looks gorgeous and the story sounds interesting, so yeah, hopefully it's great. Next is Japanese manga I got. This is again Ranma half. I have all the series in English. I got the how do you call it, the white band edition, special Sunday edition. But I got this just to see what it is. It's a redesigned manga. I hoped again for color pages, but to no avail. It's still, again, the quality of manga volumes is so much better than English, and it's so much cheaper. You know, yeah, it's great to own. I don't care. I love Ranma. Next is Shonen Jump volume. It's D.Gray-Man volume 1. I'm actually rebuying it in Japanese because I hate the English 3-in-1s. They're terrible quality. I really love D.Gray-Man. It's one of the first anime I actually watched. Really pulled me in. Story is great and the art is, I mean, it's shaky at the start, but it gets so fantastic. Next is actually an anime that's airing this season, Kakegurui. I got the volume in Japanese, the first one, and actually the cover is it's not matte. It's really weird, like, I don't know, like it has scales or something. It's like a rough matte cover. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure plenty of who's watching this are watching Kakegurui, and yeah, the art is pretty great. Fun to own this. Next is again something that was confirmed by Viz that they will release, the Promised Neverland in Japanese, volume 1. I think there are 4 at the moment. Yeah, pretty cool series. Next is something that was recommended by Insidious Swede, Jagaaan. As you can see, Jagaaan. No idea what the deal with this is, but yeah, he really hyped this, and the art looks gorgeous. Feels like a Parasite of sorts. Looks really cool. Looking forward to reading this. Next is again some raunchy. This is a, how do you call it? A rom-com? Yeah, romantic comedy. Hantsu X Trash. You don't read the X, but whatever. I don't know. This is just a funny, ecchi series, but actually I bought it because it has a really simple language, so it should be relatively easy to read. Also, the volume for this, I noticed that some volumes, all these are tankobon volumes, but they're different sizes. This one is, let me try to show you. This one is kind of big. This is the standard size, the Jagaaan one, I mean Kakegurui also. But every Shonen Jump, this is a question I asked in my last pickup video. This is a Shonen Jump volume and it's always smaller. I have no idea why they have different print sizes. I mean, I guess it's because of different print companies, but still, it's kind of weird. All these are tankobon volumes. Next is another recommendation I got. Cross Game. I know there's a Viz release for this, but I didn't want to bother because this is a wideband and the English quality, the quality of Japanese volumes is really great, and this one's no exception. And yeah, if I'm not wrong, it's a baseball manga or something. I'm not sure. People really hype this. Yeah. Cross Game. Next is our two series. Actually, I own all of Love Hina in English, but again, the quality of the volume is crap, so I decided to get this. This is actually really small. It's a bunkobon. It's like the size of light novels. It's really small, but it's kind of wide. It's a 2-in-1, a wideband edition. A wideband bunkobon. It's really interesting. So there are 7 of these. This is the first one. Only got one, and this is Negima. Okay, also got this because the Kodansha release in the omnibus edition is terrible. I hate it. And these are new releases for it, so I decided to get it. Kanekamatsu is, I know, his art is cool and the stories are fun. Yeah. Okay, next. Again, I own this, but the Kodansha volumes, again, terrible quality. This is an unlimited. It's for unlimited series. It's not a Kanzen edition, just a wideband. It's pretty big, but again, the paper quality is much better. This is Airgear. Yeah, I forgot to say. There are 18 of these. I don't know, kind of fun series. Love air tracks. They're the coolest thing ever. Next, something from this is a classic. I wanted to get the Kanzen edition again with color pages and whatnot, but it's not available really, like unless I buy everything from Amazon, like the whole 33 volumes. So I decided to get this. It's a huge wideband, like 3-in-1. This is a classic City Hunter by Tsukasa Hojo. He's making Angel Heart at the moment. Beautiful art. It's a classic. Actually, the spine makes a really funny, how do you call it? Whatever. Like the Dragonball volumes. Oh yeah, panorama. Next are 2 Kanzen editions. Really high quality editions for Fullmetal Alchemist. This covers like 3 volumes, both of these. It also rarely, but it has some color pages. I think right at the beginning, yeah. Also great quality paper. I love Kanzen editions. Trying to get them again. The Viz released it in normal in a normal edition, which I might get like in a box set. But I used to own the. I still own the 3-in-1s, but they're terrible. Okay, next, something that is not released in English. Oh yeah, by the way, Kakegurui is actually released in English by Yen Press, so you can get it in English. So yeah, Yawara by Naoki Urasawa. No idea what this is about. I got it just because it's Naoki Urasawa and he's a genius and he's great. Also, so these are also Kanzen editions, so there's, yeah, there should be some color pages wherever. Yeah, I love Naoki Urasawa artwork. It's awesome. So yeah, no idea what this series is about. I couldn't get the first volume. Like all the Japanese volumes I have here are new. Because it's called Sustain the Industry for a reason. This is not from eBay or something. And this is actually a special edition. It has a drama CD, I think, on the back, still wrapped. It's pretty cool. It didn't cost much more. Oh no, it's actually a DVD. Maybe it's an anime. So yeah, Yawara. I know some people love this, so can't wait to start reading it. Next is, okay, I'm left with two things. So first of all is this. This is a manga that it's not published by a typical manga publisher. I personally have never seen these. 10 Speed Press. But this is a manga. I mean, the story is basically a retelling of Maria Kondo's the life-changing magic of tidying up. Like, she's made like billions from whatever. Like, she's a genius at tidying and making things look great in your house and stuff, making things less messy. And this is a manga version of this, and this is like so great. So many lessons. I mean, it's also released in English reading format from left to right, so I'd recommend just maybe buying it, not even for yourselves, but for a friend. If you know they're a messy friend, then this is just perfect. It teaches you like how to get rid of things, and it has a little romance. It's just, seriously, I cannot recommend this enough. I think it costs a little more than a regular volume, even though it's really small. I mean, these are Dark Horse volumes, and it's much smaller than them. I mean, the quality is fine. The story is great. It's super useful. I see myself reading it in 10, in 20 years, giving it to friends. Oh, this is wonderful. Get it. It's worth it. And the highlight, but this may not be actually a Sustain the Industry. I do not know if this is new or not, but this is a special edition for volume 10 of Black Lagoon. Let me show you. This is the front. It's like a box set. This is the spine. Looks really awesome. And some stickers on the back. Okay, let me show you the contents. So first we have volume 10. This is the special edition. I mean, this is how it originally looks. I mean, it's a Japanese volume, so it's much smaller, but yeah, no difference really, except the cover. What else? There is an art book inside, a really cool art book. Like Ray Hiroe, he's back to writing Black Lagoon. He was working on Recreators and some Arrow game, not sure what it was really, but he's now back to writing, so Black Lagoon is officially out of hiatus. And yeah, love his art. It's a great art book. And also a little special bonus. This is I mean, I'm not sure if you can find an illustration of this on the internet, but this is a bath poster. So like steam, if you put it in the bathroom and you shower or something and there's steam in the room, it actually reveals some yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. So yeah, basically those are my pickups. These are two of the highlights. Get this volume, it's so good. Oh man, really can't recommend this enough. This will help you for the rest of your life. Yeah, so these are the highlights, and yeah, pretty big manga haul this month. Next month, Sustain the Industry might be delayed because I'll be in London. I'll actually be able to visit Barnes and Noble for the first time in my life, so maybe I'll return with some pickups. But yeah, hope you enjoyed.